Well, hello everybody. Don Hastings here with A to B for me, and I have changed hats this morning. I've got my relaxed God is in control hat on, so that must mean some preaching's going to happen this morning. But I wanted to reach out to you, and I probably don't do this enough. But at A to B for me, we really believe in. As part of everyone's life purpose should be helping others, and that really comes into play with assisting in our communities, and for me assisting with our youth and our kids. And I've always had a soft spot for kids, and if you want to get me all boogered up and weepy, just get me around some kids. I'm already starting. But I want to talk to you today about a project that we really support, and one that I really would like your help on. And it's by Peninsula Rescue Mission, which is an incredible charity to begin with because of what they do for our community, and help uh, just many men down there to get back on their feet. But I was really been impressed with Camp Open Arms, and I'm going to back out of here. I'm going to get rid of the banner. I'm going to back out of here so you can see this full screen because it's really very important. So if you would just take a few minutes and hang in here with me, because I want to tell you about this very special opportunity that you have to help really make a difference in some kids' lives. It's called Camp Open Arms, and it's a ministry to less fortunate kids in our community. And I know that a lot of you aren't in our community, but globally, it's a global community. So it's part. I mean, it's part of where you are. And I tell you, a lot of these folks that we're helping as kids are going to grow up, and they're going to really be great leaders in our society. So even if you're not in our local area, I would really encourage you to assist us with this project, Camp Open Arms. And you kind of see, if you go up on the site, you can see this better, but they got their God is greater than your ups and your downs shirt on. And I love that logo, but it's so important. But Camp Open Arms, again, I'm going to go right down here to the bottom so you can kind of see. It was started back in '74. And what we do is send less fortunate kids to camp because, again, the old adage, as the twig is bent, so grows the tree. And it reminds us of a signal truth that we must reach them, while they're young, because most people who come to faith in Christ do so as children before their hearts are hardened by the world's thinking, and it impacts them to make faith more difficult. And I know many of you, through your lives, have seen that to ring true. But what each July, Camp Open Arms, the Peninsula Rescue Mission, takes 128 children from economically deprived homes, and we take them to camp for a week. And we do that out at the Edge Christian Camp in Surrey County, and we minister to them and just tell them that we love them and just really help them understand how important they are. And it really is an extension of some of the teachings that we have at A to B for me. That's why I really get kind of messed up on this one because I really love it. But what we are looking for your help, we're trying. Our goal is $50,000, and I know that many of us and many of you listening could fill up that entire thermometer with one stroke of a pen if you wanted to. And I think many of us out there have the resources, but we got a lot of different charities that we look at. We're up to $21.95 at this point, but we're looking for $50,000. So I'm going to give you some opportunities to really reach out in ministry and really give you a great blessing. But I want to give you some stats about the mission and what's been happening over the last 10 years. Sponsored 1,053 campers. We didn't get to do anything in 2020, but 1,053 campers is what we sponsored. And there's a little video here you can watch too, but I'm going to show you a few pictures down here. We've had 12,960 minutes in the pool. And as you can imagine, a lot of these folks, little kids that go, they've never, some of them have never even been to a pool. But so that's why we put that stat in there. But almost 13,000 minutes in a pool. That's pretty cool. We've had 238 extra volunteers that we've brought in, 142 counselors. And one of the most cool things is 450 thank you cards were sent to donors, and that is such a blessing. I still got mine when they come. And I just love it. They got the little writing a little pencil and just telling you how much what they did, and it's just so much fun to really get a response back from what you when you donate to things. But I really would wholeheartedly ask for you to go up to prm.info/COA. That's prm.info/COA, and or just go up and hit Camp Open Arms in Google, and click this button, this Donate Now button. And I'm going to show you where we go. It's out to the Edge Christian Camp, which is a great retreat. It was formerly the Eastover Retreat Center, for those of you who know, out in Surrey County. And Scott and Jennifer Carsley have purchased this. They got the calling, and they've purchased it, and it's just really a blessing that we're able to have Camp Open Arms out there at this facility. But that's it. But when you hit that donate form, you're going to come to this screen here. And it talks about, since '74, we've offered free summer camp to needy children in our community. We want to provide it for 128 people, our kids. This time they get little backpacks, we get great food, quality time with counselors, and we just have some amazing role models out there for them. But the most important part of the camp, obviously, is to introduce them to Jesus Christ and spend time in God's Word each day in hopes to bring about eternal change in their lives. And we'd like you to help us do that. There's a couple opportunities you got here. One is a full camper sponsorship. Things have really gone up, a lot of it because of COVID, but again, we missed out last year, so maybe some of last year's money you could help us out this year. But 210 will get a full camper sponsorship. In other words, you'll be able to just send one of these kids to camp. Or if you for $95, you could be a pool day sponsor. For $42, you could get 1 day of summer camp, just some good things out there to help support a kid for 1 day, or $23.68 1 day of meals for a camper. There's some other things. I mean, if you just want to do like for a backpack, $25 will buy their little backpack that they get with their stuff in it. And then we have a gym rental, a half-day gym rental is like $77. It's not on here, but just pick a number, or if you don't want to pick those, just get your number, right, or multiply it out and get several of them. But you can say where you'd like to dedicate the donation if you want, or you can just say, here's what I'm going to give you. You guys do what you want to. I can really guarantee you that DeFreeze and the folks down there at the camp are really going to use this money in a proper way. But if you go up there and just get up there and just help us cover the cost, you can do any credit card you want to. And there's the billing information. It's so easy to do and so easy to help. If you know someone who would benefit from the camp, you can always go down here to the bottom of the page and hit camp application, and it'll pop up the application of what we do, and here it is. I mean, here are the camp dates: July 19th through 23rd for ages 8 through 11, and ages 12 through 15, July 26th through 30th of this year. So here is the application, and again, only one child per application. So get it to them as quickly as you can, so that we can get them in the mix and to apply some of these donations to them. But at any rate, I'm gonna hop back in here real quick as we hopefully it'll refresh for me. There it is. I'm gonna bring myself back in here real quick, but I really do appreciate you listening. Again, I don't do a lot of these messages. Maybe should do more. But when I see an opportunity like this, I know that many of you out there have a loving heart and would really love the opportunity to receive the blessing of helping these kids. So think about Camp Open Arms with your donations, your tithes, and help us get to that $50,000. All right, well, don't send it to me. Send it to Peninsula Rescue Mission. I just showed you how to do that. But go up to prm.info/COA. That's Camp Open Arms. All right, thank you very much. If you got any questions, reach out to me. Anyway, there's so many ways to get in touch with me. Just reach out to me if you got any questions. And even if you want to be a counselor, maybe you can contact Peninsula Rescue Mission. Maybe you want to be a counselor this year for those. You got the dates. So anyway, do what you can, pray on it, and see if it's not something that you might should be doing this year in support. We appreciate you and bless you. We'll talk to you later. Have a great one.